Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Clarence. What's up? I just want to let you all know that I still have a headache. I've had this headache since the beginning of break from all the unnecessary stuff that I know I shouldn't have been doing, all the shenanigans I gave everyone that was trying to help me and that everyone who loved me and I gave them shenanigans. I just have a headache right now from all the hands just shaking uncontrollably, uncontrollably, and the heart beating rapidly. All I had to do was just relax. All I had to do was just control myself. But I was just too much of a punk to do it. I was too much of a punk to get control of myself. I ended up losing out on a lot of friendships. Well, I didn't lose anything actually. I forfeited a lot throughout the years, making trouble, giving my parents gray hair. I, I'm getting this secondhand. I'm getting secondhand grays right here, in fact, for my shenanigans and behaving so barbarically and disrespectfully, especially when it was not worth it. Didn't want to hold my tongue. Maybe it's not a headache, y'all, because I just got tested for diabetes. Check this out. I just got tested for diabetes, y'all, and normal blood sugar 134 over 56, I think. 66. Yeah. One over 56. Um, right now, so as you know, I forfeited a lot. I missed out on a lot. I forfeited a lot. All because I was too chicken to give up the disrespect and immaturity. Had the nerve to conduct myself like those ignorant television characters instead of copying the behavior I see my mother and father do with the wisdom they got. I really dropped the ball by trying to run away from the way I was raised. I tried my best to run away from that. And that's where we messed up. We try to run away from who we are and try to act like these television characters. That blocks us from the things that we want to have. I was just a kid giving my parents gray hair and not controlling myself. Well, it started, basically had to be like 5 or 6 or whatever the normal time is to start doing the dishes, man, and start cleaning my room independently. I was very young. and started being a brat at a very early age instead of. But my shenanigans really that ruined the bond that I had with my maternal grandmother because because my mama told Grandma Minnie that I was talking back instead of doing the dishes and ironing and cleaning my room. Mm. What I should have been doing was listening to my mother. And because I didn't, that got in the way of the bond that I could have had with Grandma Minnie. I was doing ignorant stuff, like getting the last word, you know, not dropping it when told to drop it, talking all the time, just like these television characters. All I had to do, it's crazy, all I had to do was just be still, like it says in the Bible. That's the way I was raised, just to close my mouth and be still. And by the way, guys, I grew up on the rough side of Rahway. It was really hard for us down Cleve. It was really hard for us. You know, bordered by Linden, bordered by Carteret, bordered by Woodbridge. You know, it made no sense to make all that noise as a kid. You don't need to say anything because when you discount that sound advice that your mother and father give you, you're saying no to your dreams. You're saying no to your desires. All you have to do is just accept it. See, God knows what He's doing when He gives you the kind of people that that I have in my life. God knows what He's doing. But bruh, I was always talking back. Ever since I was little, I was talking back. Yeah. Besides, Grandma and Papa weren't in the area, but if they saw me, they probably, if they were pretty much younger, they come up from South Carolina. They come up from South Carolina and they knock me in the next week. I'm pretty sure of that. I'm pretty sure they knocked me in the next week if they saw me behaving as badly as I was. It was really bad as a kid. Always talking back. Always doing things I shouldn't have been doing. Not listening. Attacking everyone mentally, physically, and verbally. Following others around with drama. Talking all the time. Talking to yourself. Saying everything you think. Commenting word for word on what your parents tell you. instead of just listening to them. In fact, the last time I was at grandma's house, I was not on my best behavior at all. I already talked about this on Instagram. That's the main reason I have a headache, because of the shenanigans. And then texting people late at night. I was just a selfish, immature brat. Now that I'm doing better, I just wish that Grandma and Papa, Aunt Lynn, and Grandma Minnie could see me just watch down from up there in heaven, um, and just be proud of me. I just wish that they were proud of me. They were always embarrassed. They were always disappointed in me because I was always talking back and showing off, talking back to my parents. You know, that's why we never had a bond. We never had a relationship because they didn't want anything to do with me. It kind of hurts, because now that I have a job, I wish I started working at like 15, 16. Maybe I could have done something nice for my grandparents. Maybe would have taken them out to Bridgewater Commons if they came up here. No, but I was a defiant brat. Wish they could, I wish that I kind of had that grandparent bond that Alyssa has with her grandparents. She takes them out. You know. Everyone else in my family had that bond with Grandma and Papa, but me. And I'm not complaining about it at all because at the end of the day, hey, that bond really wasn't meant for me. Hey, that bond was not meant for me. And I only can feel them when I'm clowning. I only feel their disappointment and embarrassment. Or I could only feel them when Atlanta sports teams are just being major crap. I can only feel Papa when the Falcons are being crappy. And when I was living that nasty lifestyle, talking back to people who love me, having a messy room, just not being kind. Um, However, that's the relationship I'm going to be having with my mother and my father. Because frankly, those are the ones that matter to me. I I have a lot of cousins that cut me off because of what I did when grandma died. And even Aunt Gloria's not even speaking to me. Aunt Gloria's not even speaking to me now because of what I did. I made them so uncomfortable that they were just not happy with me, and now we're no longer speaking. Uh, I, and also, I made some cousins on my mama's side uncomfortable. Anyway, I'm just gonna focus on the bond that I should be having with my parents because that's the one that matters to me the most. That's the one that's most important. Anyway, I'm gonna go take a shower now. All right. Happy New Year, and this year I'm gonna be mindful of those things that I shouldn't have been doing and do better. Happy New Year.